Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I know it's been a little bit for anybody who's been staying on top of the broadcasts as I do them. Got very busy this week. A lot of stuff going on at home and whatnot that just kind of didn't really give me ample time to be able to play. So anyway, we're back in, I think this is where I left off. I got a little exclamation mark over here, which I decided not to approach until I got online, but I got a feeling it's not going to be anything other than leading me to, oh, well, maybe not. But I'm like fearful that it's going to end up leading me to the chest of nothingness, the one that's supposed to have items and it doesn't. But perhaps not.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bull's Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Canari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Alrighty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this particular character, whose name escapes me, I can't remember because we saw it so briefly, fairly certain that this is the one who's basically a transgender woman living as a man, which is one of the things in this game that I've, and really not just Dragon Age, but most of the BioWare games. But I like the fact that sexuality in this game and gender and all that stuff is very fluid. And they allow the player to have whatever kind of gameplay that they feel that they want. That there's straight characters, gay characters, bisexual characters, transgender characters. I'm sure there's people out there, in fact I know there's people out there that would be all bent out of shape over stuff like this. I'm not one of them. None of this bothers me. And you know, and obviously, since I said I'm glad to see this type of stuff, it's something I like. I enjoy the fact that the games give you this much room to really delve into your characters and play the game the way that you would want to play it, and not be kind of shackled to the standard, you know, man rescues damsel, and you know, damsel has to find, or female lead has to find her male counterpart to fall in love with, and all this other shit. Like, to me, that's very standard, and it can be very boring when you're just doing the same thing you've always done. So, okay, anyway. There are missions available. Let's see.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
Here's one of them.
They are not Commander. They're ours.
Okay, the rooms discovered in the mountain passage during the recent search are of a type never seen before, neither Tevinter nor Elven, and perhaps dating back to the time of Andraste herself. There are few who might be able to translate the script, and the benefit of doing so is unknown. We're going to send
At your
Josephine
service.
to handle that. Now let's see. I can't do that one yet. And I can't read why. That's fine. I'm going to end up going back to the hinterlands anyway. But let's see, is there anything in Orlais that's available? Nah, just investigate the shards, which I'm going to wait on this because the first time I played this game, I was all excited. And I was like, oh, let's jump over there and try a new area. And then I went over there and I got my ass handed to me. So I simply wasn't ready. And, yeah. It was a bad decision on my part. So, anyway. Let's go back to the hinterlands. Same old, same old, same old. Okay, so we're going to travel with Sarah. Haven't bothered to look at my gear, so I don't know if I have anything that I should have sold since last time. It's like I said, it's been a while since I played the last time, so I can't remember if I neglected to sell things or not. Hopefully, I did all that, and I'm not going to have to do it again. And I also hope that I don't yawn a million times here, because apparently I'm tired. So I've been starting to yawn quite a bit. I mean, I'm not surprised. I did have a pretty rough sleep, so. Okay, these are equipping potions. These are not grenades. The one thing I did unlock was the one mission that Sarah gave us where we can. It says it was regarding bees, so I unlocked the bee grenade, which are a jar of bees, which is awesome. Okay, inventory. Life ward amulet. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the characters for a specified amount. So that tends to be the saving of your characters, but I don't know. I've used them in the past, but they have a tendency to not really be as useful when you're in the middle of a fight of things that are gonna kill you, like that are gonna like really, kill you easily. Like if we were down by the river, where that rift was, the one that I just can't kill the things. See, very good. We got these. These are new. Okay, all that stuff. That's all well and good. All right, let's get out of here. Let's look at the map. And this is a lone warden. Okay, well, he will be easy to find by just fast traveling. So let's do that. But yeah, like as I was saying, the whole thing with those life ward amulets. If I was down by the river and trying to beat those demons and stuff that were just kicking the crap out of me, and one of my guys had one of those life ward amulets on, yeah, it'd be great because whatever would be the killing blow would save whoever they are. But those things they kill you so fast that you stand up and you're gonna get hammered and die right away anyway. It basically gives you like a couple seconds of survival, and unless you got someone down to like their last, like the opponents, like they're almost dead, and you need the extra couple seconds to to defeat them. I don't know. Those life words have been kind of useless, at least in the way that I play. They've been pretty useless. All right. Take a break real quick. Let's go find Black Wall. We have to put the easiest way to go was. So we're just gonna. Apparently, we're gonna take the long way around. And apparently, we're also gonna get a lot of Blood Lotus. Take that little path that we saw the rams walking up a moment ago. This hopefully will send us right to where we need to go. Come on, look at everybody else who's able to get up there. There we go. Hello, ram. Let's go around. Oh, I can go in the water. And it's instant death. Okay. That was something I had forgotten. So, now we know. I'll go in the water. Water is bad. I mean, we can go a certain distance, but obviously we will drown if we go too far. Which makes enough sense, honestly, because your characters are wearing different variants of armor and heavy, gear with, including weaponry. So it kind of makes sense for whoever whoever you are. If you're going to go into deep water that's above your head, you're asking for it. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. If you want to read it, you can pause it in YouTube and you can read it on your own. Just a bit too much blah 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 for a let's play, in my opinion. There's things that are crucial to the story. I'll read them. Yep. Someone's yipper and yapping. Hello? I can hear you people talking. What's this? Alright, see, for instance. Nope. Not reading a book. That is far too much. So... I suppose that's one way to explain why the PC is water soluble. Yes. And Black Romeo KOK, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I heard them talking. see where they are. And I don't remember where the hell they are. Dragon Age. Oh. Of course, they're right there. They're right there. I walk into the building, completely oblivious to what's on my left. Maybe. That was the shining shard in the background that I was talking to, by the way, for anyone wondering.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Uh-oh.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
Well, time to kill a bunch of randos.
Hold the wall, man. Make them up to me. You're dead, bastard. Dead. I wasn't here to
The reason why I just kind of ran at those guys and didn't attack anyone right away, I forgot what buttons to press. Like I said, it's been a while since I jumped back in the game, and I completely lost track of what buttons did what.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Nice to be playing the next gen version of this, the current gen now,
You're no
where
farmer.
Blackwell doesn't have a big
Why do you
shiny
know my
metallic looking
Who are you?
beard. Alright.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Yeah, I didn't want to have a traditional, normal, I don't know, average face, so kind of went along with... If you go back and watch the first episode where I'm doing the character creation, I kind of just explain a little bit more, but long story short, the only reason why my guy looks the way he does is I figured he's a weird mage, got thrown into this, and instead of having the typical, oh, look at that awesome looking guy, I thought it'd be a little more fun if he was kind of a weird looking character. So, okay, so anyway...
Not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt? That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
You're no help. I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Maybe.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Okay, you can join us. I don't understand why you would say no. I mean, if there's something that you would, I mean, you wouldn't gain anything from it, but is there some kind of a storyline change if you said no to people, if you didn't want them to come with you? Just seems kind of silly to me to say no.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yeah, I just find it weird. I mean, I'm assuming that some people perhaps would play it like, well, I don't really like this guy, don't feel like having him in my group, maybe I just want to play with these 4 characters, like the 3 you start with, and I don't want to add anyone. I don't know. It's just weird. Just weird. Okay, so we'll add him to our group. Now the question is, do I keep Solus with us, or do I put Varric or Cassandra back in there? I'm torn between Varric and Solus because I need the. I'll take Solus. They wouldn't be with you, might show up dead later, and you don't see their story. Yeah, I mean, that's true. They may just end up dead characters at some point that you recognize as, oh, I talked to them one time. Alright, let's see. Blackwall. Now, I do have other weapons, so let's see if we got anything. Alright, so here's the thing. This guy is similar to Cassandra, and I have her as a sword and shield fighter. So, Blackwall, I think I want to build as a one-handed weapon user. So, I have the Claymore. Hello, Easy Plays. What's up? So yeah, we have that, which seems to be the yeah, I think that's going to be what we use there. See if we got any better armor for him. Well, clearly this is far better than what he has. I don't think I have anything better than that. I very much doubt it. And then, what about helmets? So I don't have anything better than what he's wearing. And that's fine. At least I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that's much better. And then accessories. Blackwall's a better tank than Cassandra. Yeah, I completely agree with that. The last time when I played this, since I don't think you've seen my prior videos on this, I'm just taking a guess. I've said before, I've already played through Dragon Age Inquisition, but I only had it on PS3, so I missed it when it came out with DLC. The last two big DLC packs, they came out on PS4 and Xbox One and whatever, but they didn't include the last ones on PS3, and so it's been a couple of years since I've even touched this game. So I'm remembering things as I play along, but I remember Blackwall. Yeah, he was awesome using as my main tank. Easy plays. A few friends of mine bought this game, and I wanted to see if it's worth a buy. As I had said to someone else in another video, I personally think that this is. I don't need that. I think it's worth. I think it's worth buying. You can get it cheap now since the game's been out for a while. What's up, video game soundtracks? But yeah, the game's been out. You can get it relatively cheap. The DLC is all cheaper now, since the game's been out. And so I would say, if you have the opportunity to pick up the game, you're going to get it cheap, and you can get a lot of stuff with. You can do a lot of stuff in the campaign, and there's a bunch of stuff you can do online. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Black Romeo. This game's worth getting as long as you know what you're getting. It's decent and has very good set pieces. Completely agree. Completely agree. Yeah, I remember Solus. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything with Solus, and I don't know if no matter what you do, you have the same ending with him. But the first time I played through, I had it went down a certain way with Solus, and I don't know if it was decisions that I had made or if it was just I guess I'll put that on, or if it was just my personal decision that kind of caused what went down. I want the cooldown modifier. Yeah. Grappling chain. Seems to be the better. And I don't have a belt. And Vivian is a beast if you set her up. Yeah, with my playthrough, she is my dragon killer. Yeah, she was a monster when I put her together too. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to do with this character, since he is a mage. I want to kind of build him to what I could have done. The first time I played through, I just played through as a warrior. But yeah, absolutely 100%. Vivian is the one who ended up being my magic, just absolute freaking monster. She just destroyed everything in sight. Yeah, as soon as and that's part of what those little items that you can get to reset your abilities are very useful for. Two-handed weapons. Here we go. Like if you're not sure how to build them, you can kind of reset and build your character. And I had to do that with Vivian to make sure I was getting exactly how I wanted it. All right, block and slash. Take that. Shield breaker. Yes. Pommel strike. Let's apply that. And then don't mind me for a moment. I'm going to be a little quiet as I'm just kind of cutting through this real fast to figure out what I want. What do I need most? Deep reserves. Yeah, that's actually better since he's... Okay. Then the Trespasser DLC is going to be awesome. Looking forward to your playthrough. Thanks, Video Game Soundtracks. Yeah, I heard it's awesome. That's all I've heard is it's really, really, really good. I'm looking forward to getting to that. I haven't bothered to purchase it yet because I haven't beaten the main campaign. So, it'd be kind of silly to spend the money on it just yet. But I think right now they're like $15 a piece, which is like at least $10 cheaper than they were when they first released. Thinking of buying it for PC just for the good graphics and FPS. I'd say it's worth it. When whatever, I'm not someone who says PC's better, console's better, this is better, that's better. To me, whatever platform you enjoy, like go to it and have fun, And if PC is your preferred. Oh yes, Sarah.
Solus, how do you say excuse me in Elven or whatever?
She's a goof.
For you, it would be Ara Seranama. It is coincidence that your name is within. The base form is common.
Thanks. And now when I don't say it, you'll know it's on purpose.
But anyway, yeah, whatever your preferred platform is, just enjoy the game. I mean, this is, like I said, I think this is a very, very fun game, and whatever platform you play it on, it's gonna be worth it. Okay. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the hinterlands. The ink is smudged and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden, and it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion, you'll get used to it. First playthrough, I was a female Canary mage and went force mage. My thought process was pull enemies into tight space and wreck that space with area of effect spells and attacks. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I'm gonna play this to a degree as I get used to, as I get reacquainted with the game mechanics and whatnot. Yeah, my first playthrough, I chose the warrior. Right? I think I just chose warrior, or did I choose rogue? No, I chose warrior because I kind of just wanted to keep it relatively simple for the very first time I played this game. The other games, I usually, a lot of times in these games, I'll play more as a rogue character. And the Shining Shard is on. What's up, Shining Shard? Shining Shard being my son. Alright. Well, what have we not gone to that's nearby? More active rifts. Okay, so this is kind of the next really important story point. So I suppose what we can do... Hello, son. We can go to... We can make our way towards Redcliffe. My only concern is if I should try to handle these first. I don't think so. Alright, let's just move on. I'm gonna skip over to Dusklight Camp, and then we'll head towards Redcliffe. All the classes are fun in this one, but they start out slow. Yes, they do. They definitely do. I think, however, with them starting out slow, I don't mind it so much in this game because, at least with Dragon Age, let me highlight that. At least with Dragon Age Inquisition, I feel that they give you enough, like there's enough side quests and enough stuff to do in the game that you start out slow, but you can build yourself up fast enough that by the time you get to the story-based missions, that you weren't able to handle before. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Isn't this where I got... Yep, that's a dragon. Fuck the dragon. We're not going over here. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Kiss my ass. Yeah, Hinterlands is absolutely loaded with stuff. Crap. I'm not so sure I can handle going that way now if that dragon's there, because I don't think I am nearly strong enough to handle him. So that may need to wait. Because it looks like that's the only way I'm going to be able to go. I mean, if I was going to go straight through there, through that dragon's area, then that would mean I should have more people with... Well, I do have a bowman and a mage. Alright, you know what? Let's save real quick. Now, I'm going to attempt this. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if this is doable. What level are we right now? Level 7. So it's close. Yeah, I didn't think I had to go through the dragon area. I just don't want to backtrack so much. So if we die here, we die here. I just want to see if we can skedaddle on through and avoid the dragon, maybe. Let's run. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing? I didn't want you to... Oh, this is disaster already. It's okay. I'm taking the ass kicking willingly if that's how it's gonna be. Everyone's gonna die. Except for me, I'm just gonna run and try to avoid everything I possibly can. Get through those things. Nope, get out of here. Everybody keep dying behind me. Yep, keep dying behind me. Oh, he's just not gonna... This is bad. Let's see. Oh, nope. Screw that thing. Get away from me. I'm pretty much at this point just going until I get caked, so... Yep. Get away from me. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Kiss my ass. Nope. Yep, this is just... I ran right to where you gotta fight the dragon. Nope. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. See, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. I'll willingly take the hit and die here. Alright, so now I've revived a couple of you. We're gonna try to not stay here. Grand victory would... Oh, nope. Nope. I was gonna say a grand victory would be actually surviving, killing one thing, and that's not gonna happen. Oh, no, look, we killed it! Amazing. Okay. Let's, get the hell out of here. Unfortunately, oh, we're out of combat. Hold on, let's see. Alright, we are going right back. Alright. Well, we're back here, so let's get all our potions back. He kept his mustache, thank God. Walk out of the camp, turn right, hug the wall till you get to the next turn, and then follow that. Yeah, that was the only thing about this camp. That was the only way in and out, right? Or is this... Yeah, this was just the long way. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to get past that dragon, but clearly not. And that's also something that I liked about this game, is that you do have areas where you're like, oh, okay, so like the hinterlands, that's the first territory you go to, and in your mind, initially you would think that you could just kind of go through the first area and everything's going to be a lower level, and then that's not how they build it. It's just you get to a certain area that you can't handle anymore, and then you got to go explore Orlais. You know, you got to explore different places. Yeah, I know I went through here before. You know what? I'm going to go grab that Drake Stone that's on the other rock. Yeah, I'm not going back for that dragon. I didn't think I'd be able to handle him. I certainly didn't think I could fight him. That was definitely not going to be the attempt. I was hoping I could just straight up run away, but nope. Especially not when you run right into pretty much the battle arena, so to speak, like where you have to fight him. All right, here we go. Get back here, Ram. And I've been here before, I'm fairly certain. Don't think... Yeah, I've been here already. Yeah, it's been... That's the thing. I was like trying. I couldn't even really try too hard to go off memory because like it's been a couple of years at least since I played this. In fact, probably more than a couple of years because like we're talking maybe like 3 years or something. Because the last series of BioWare games I played were all Mass Effect. Because I actually played this before I played Mass Effect 1 through 3. But I got that pack that has all 3 games in one, and that was the last games that I was playing on PS3.
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Oh, hello. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons. How about the minute you see a rift and you're staying around, you can just be assuming the thing doesn't matter to you. Get away from that. This one goes, nope. I was hoping I might be able to get away with disrupting it without getting hit, but no, not gonna happen. Nope, nope, don't attack it. Get out. Oh, I got hit twice. Brilliant. I do love that animation when you're
What was that?
closing the
That
rift and then you
altered
pull
the
your
flow
hand
of
back
time
and
around itself.
you know,
That
it
is
feels like visually, it
unexpected.
makes you feel like you're actually grabbing the thing and snapping it. It's pretty cool. Maybe Fiona will know. We'll have to look into this. Something's wrong here.
Make
Oh!
her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
I didn't get a chance to answer it because my stupid controller. My controller has a habit of occasionally going, like, pushes down on its own for some reason. It's just, it's rather beat up, I believe. So I could be walking straight, and all of a sudden it looks like I just turn around, I'd start heading the opposite direction. And that would be why.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
What was that little look?
The veil
Yeah.
is weaker here than in Haven.
Oh.
And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
Yeah, and the aggravating thing too about these controllers is it's not like they're $25 for a brand new one. I mean, it costs as much as a brand new game. So, you know, it's one of those things I just got to deal with the inconvenience for now because I really can't afford to get a new controller. You guys are all praying. You keep praying. We'll all do that whole crazy religion thing. What are you guys doing? You guys are all taking a knee, and this one's posing. Alright, moving along here. Yeah. Black Romeo saying, I didn't like this when I first got here. Fiona didn't know we were coming, but Fiona invited us. Did we look into that? Nope, must not be important.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
It's also part of why I didn't want my guy to appear like a traditionally like a handsome hero type. Like I wanted him to look a little goofier, a little more befuddled looking because he is just thrown into the middle of all this and learning everything as it goes. So I kind of like playing that dynamic. Well, let's go up here and do the little
The Inquisition dealt with the rebel
landmark dealy.
They've been driven away or killed.
Since it's up here. Hello, random person on the hill.
That windmill has weathered a great deal. I am impressed it remains standing.
Mine. Redcliffe Windmill. These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe Village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Clearly not repaired. How did I get up there to get to that treasure chest before? Was it this way, or did I just climb up the other way? I just fell down. That's what I did. This was a lot less complicated than I thought it would be. And I'll also say this. With the Mass Effect Andromeda having been out, and I'm hearing mixed reviews about it, that some people really liked it, some people were disappointed in it. I'm just hoping that when they do the next Dragon Age game, I hope that whatever mistakes they made making Andromeda, that they don't repeat making Dragon Age. So as much as I enjoy the Mass Effect games, like, my heart is always in these types of games, the fantasy.
Should we look around?
You know, the fantasy setting. I mean, that comes from being an old school tabletop role-playing guy, and as much as I enjoy the space age stuff, it just doesn't hold a candle to me.
This was a land of spirits, Eddie. Magic grows wild in the hills of Brooklyn.
So I'm really hoping that whatever they need to do, that's in there. Whatever the, crap, I don't think anybody has that. I don't think she has that. Oh, what did you do? Got yourself into a bind here. Guess we'll find out if she has deft hands, and if she doesn't. And I don't think I have fine tools either, so that's pointless. Andromeda was not good, huh? Yeah, I keep telling people, like, I plan to play it at some point, but I'm not in a hurry to rush out and get it. I'll get it when the price drops. Sorry, I'm running back and forth. I'm just trying to remember how I get up to certain places. But yeah, I'll wait till the price drops, then I'll get it, and then I'll play it. And then I'll figure out, you know, if I think it was worth it or not. But I'm not in a rush. I don't want to know secrets behind it. Damn, I can't get any of these until I get fine tools and deft hands. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any perks available to unlock it. Hello.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Yes, can you help the refugees? I guess you might want me to get the herbs for you.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Save yourself, and all the villagers will remember is that you hid, even though they did the same. If you help the refugees, they may not love you, but they will hold their tongues before calling you knife ear.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer, regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Yeah, you see? What else do you have to say?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Okay, I will get the herbs for you.
Stay safe out there.
Or herbs, as they call them in this game. Because apparently everyone is from the UK in this. Let's read the list. Hey, look at that. We have everything.
May I help you?
Found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I needed.
Are you still low?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. I need them to keep wounds from going bad.
Okay, so this is a Radiant quest. This will just continue to...
I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
I get it. And now you need... Oh, it's not a Radiant quest. So what did you say? Ignoring the animation stuff in Andromeda because that can be fixed. And they're fixing it. The writing isn't great. Yeah, that's what I gathered. Like, I don't mind if a game doesn't have amazing graphics. that's always like, to me, it's secondary. I want the gameplay and the story to be the focus of any, especially a role-playing game. And Andromeda is a role-playing game, so yeah, I can't get it. It's in that house. We'll head over here. Once early on in the game, there's a murder mystery side quest. The real solution to the quest is not a binary yes or no, but the game makes you choose yes or no. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
If you say so. The Grey Warden, Alice.
First. Alright, we just unlocked that.
He used to play in the fields outside
Hello?
this very village. And now the boy who once begged me to make him toy soldiers rules all of Ferelden.
That's fascinating. Too bad I couldn't hear what you said. So, yeah, neat. I don't know why the subtitles didn't pop up, because I don't know what you just said to me. Because I can't keep the volume very high on my... I can't keep the volume up very much on my TV, or you're going to get really bad echoing on video. Clean. Mine.
If not for the Inquisition, it would have been even
Alright.
worse. And we hid here behind the village walls and did nothing.
What could
Look at the sky.
Gone out and died with them.
Good day. Would you care to trade?
I do want to buy and sell and stuff, but I don't want to do that. There, if anybody wants to read that stuff, they can go back and they can pause it on the video. But yeah, I don't want to do the buying and selling and stuff on my stream, because I imagine that would be rather boring. Let's see, how far into this? We're getting close to an hour in. I'll try to find a couple more of these exclamation marks, and then I'm gonna take a break from streaming for a little bit so I can grab something to eat, and I'll continue in a little while. She said that Alistair was a cute boy who followed behind her when he was a child, and now he's king of Ferelden. Ah, thank you, Black Romeo. Appreciate that.
I talked to one of the rebel mages, and she
Okay,
said
widower.
it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes.
Keep our heads down and let the mages and the Templars
Let
kill each
demons
other.
and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the Tablestones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I like how I just volunteer, like, sure, I'll just take your wife's flowers and I'll put them over by her resting place, because I never talked to you in my life, but you know, it's the kind of guy I am.
Sod it. I can't see a thing with that bright thing up in the sky.
You can't see a thing. Alright, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright, we got that. Nope. Can't open that either. We can loot the hell out of this.
It's just what I heard.
I also love that no one has a problem with me just running around and just going into chests that are sitting there, or boxes or bags. There's a spilled bag of money that clearly somebody dropped, but you know, the hero of the game is just gonna take whatever the hell he wants. That spilled money must belong to someone who works on the dock, but mine now. I mean, every game is like this. It always cracks me up. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. He's used to being underground. Good point, Black Romeo. Someone's gonna fall in the water. No?
Of course.
Okay, we're not gonna do any buying and selling just yet. Anything down here of interest? Cannot remember. Nope. Just someone contemplating life. Watch out, everyone. Alright, so... what else is in this little area that I really need to... so obviously this exclamation mark I missed.
Of course.
Did it not activate?
Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village.
Now she's saying.
And now the boy, who once begged me to make him toy soldiers, rules all of Ferelden.
Sure, tell me about Redcliffe.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favours blood lotus flowers.
Well then. Okay. Is that about it for the village itself, I think? So I didn't get that spot. Some dwarves also thought they would fall up into the sky and that they had to hold onto the ground with their toes so it wouldn't happen. You know, a lot of the previous games, I loved how they dove into the backgrounds of dwarves and elves and whatnot, and especially when you were which one was it? Was it Dragon Age 2 where you were doing the you spent so much time underground on that
Please, are you with
the underground roads, which I can't remember off the top of my head what the hell it's called.
Farewell.
Weird. What's up, One-Eyed Jimmy?
If you find my ram, I'd be ever so grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice.
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
I like how he doesn't even say, like, yes, I'll go find your ram. He's just like, I'll talk to you later. He's pretty well aware there, right? This guy's loopy. Reading books. So anybody who wants to read that, you can do that on your own time. Origins had to go to Orsamar, probably butchered that spelling, and so you had to go into deep roads with Varric. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I was thinking. Get out of my way, people.
Please let me know if you find my ram, please send him home.
I will, you freaking weirdo. Chill out. Calm down. Alright, so I'm going to meet with Fiona here. We'll go through this little chit-chat back and forth, and then I'm going to end the stream. As I said before, I will do another one today, not too far from now, but I've got to eat something. I'm starving. But we'll do this first. Nowhere's near enough time to read any of these. As we wait for the cutscene. Come on now.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Well, you.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Okay.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents
Look at
of
that
the
outfit.
Inquisition. Allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Yeah, not suspicious or anything, right?
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
So before you leave the tavern, talk to the tranquil guy by the door. He'll join the Inquisition if you ask him to. I don't remember if I got that guy the first time. I may have, because I have a tendency to, if I can talk to anybody, I talk to everybody. But good tip. And two things. If you bring Vivian here, she has funny things to say to Fiona since they know each other. And do you know who Fiona is? It's more of a lore question. I don't think the games mention it. I don't off the top of my head. Who is Fiona?
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable man. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be.
And things have gone awry.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Dun, dun, dun!
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Come on, let's do something.
Fiona is a Grand Enchanter for the Circle. I forget which. Vivian is basically her equal. Fiona is a former Grey Warden. For some reason, she no longer is, and isn't tainted any longer. And she's also Alistair's mother. Ah, no kidding. What is the funky dance that he is doing? What were you doing? You've been drinking a little too much there, Pally. And Alistair doesn't know. That's very interesting.
I remember you. You were a few years ahead of me in the Ostwick Circle. Really come up in the world, right? Marked by Andraste, ordering Templars about. Must be nice.
It is nice.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition.
Don't tell me you bought the Chantry's lies about how evil Tevinter is. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
And you are...
Linnea. I'm not surprised you don't remember me. You were the perfect apprentice, and I barely passed my harrowing. You were the one the first enchanter chose to send to stop the Conclave. I was the one he left here. You're the chosen of Andraste, and I'm just me.
I never meant to make you feel bad.
Forget it. The Magister's not going to fall for you. We're with Tevinter now, where people respect every mage.
Okay.
I want to make sure we're never locked away in Circle Towers again.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Dude. Not too fond of you. This lady is trashed. He's trashed, or they're dead. Hello, Clements.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
I didn't realize. From your speech, I should have recognized you as Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
I'll tell you what, if you didn't play any of these previous games, you would have no idea what a lot of these people are talking about. For instance, of becoming tranquil.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Well, don't I have an option to have him join me?
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We don't need you now.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
All right. Again, I would love to hang out and just listen to the bards. Okay, so this is where I am going to end this stream. Again, as I said, I'll pick up. I don't know exactly when. Maybe in an hour, maybe less. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It just depends on how long it takes me to make something to eat and eat it and relax a little bit and then jump back on. So, for those who are watching this live, thanks for joining and chatting along. Black Romeo, thanks for all the tips and little bits of trivia about the characters, because, like, you know, I love lore info and stuff like that. That's awesome. And for anyone who's been watching along at a later date, I hope that you enjoyed the series so far. Oh, that's the lady who comes to Skyhold. Interesting, didn't know that she was here. Yes. Yeah, I know she was someone that you end up talking to later on. I wouldn't have remembered that's where she was, though. But anyway, I'm going to end this here, and I'll be back in a little while. So until then, peace.